Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're someone that watches or has watched quite a few of my videos, I just want to clarify, no, I don't wear this jumper every day. I filmed 2 full videos today and I filmed 3 intros for different vlogs today. So if you're watching quite a few videos of mine this month and I look the same at the beginning of all of them, it's because I'm filming the intros for all of them at the start of the month, and then I'm going to be popping in and out of all these reading vlogs as I read the books for them. I think a lot of people, they film a reading vlog and they read all the books in like 1 week, and I wish I could be that girl. But my brain flits all over the place and I can't read like one genre of books for the whole week. So in this video, I'm going to be continuing on with series that I'm in the middle of. So I'm in the middle at the minute of about 40 different series. It's absolutely ridiculous. And then we're going to choose a few of those series in this vlog and not finish them necessarily, because some of them are quite long series. But we're going to try and at least read another book from the series, so we're getting a bit further in. By the end of the year, I would like to finish quite a few series. I'm trying now not to start too many new series until I've actually read the ones that I'm in the middle of, especially if I already own the next books from them. So yeah, that's going to be this video. I don't know which book I'm going to start with, so I'll pop back in whenever in the next few days I actually start a book for this video. I just wanted to get the intro filmed, to be honest, while I've got makeup on, just to convince you all that I don't always sit around in my pyjamas looking like I've just rolled out of bed. But I probably will look like I've just rolled out of bed in the next clip. But yeah, I'll pop back in when I've decided which book we're going to read, and we will start reading it together. And let's knock some series off of my physical TBR and off the list of series that I'm in the middle of, because there are way too many of them. Obviously I'm in my big snuggly jumper, as I am in every video, because I am perpetually freezing cold. I'm currently reading The Assassin's Blade. Did I mention in this video, I filmed 4 videos today, so I don't even know what I've said in what. I'm reading The Assassin's Blade 4th. I don't know why I chose this order, I just did. So I'm reading The Assassin's Blade now. I've already read Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight and Heir of Fire, and I'm now on The Assassin and the Desert. The Assassin in the Desert. Selena's in the Desert. I'm on that one now. I've read The Assassin and the Healer and whatever the first one was. I can't, or was that the first one? I don't know, whatever. She's in the desert and I am actually really enjoying it. I was quite nervous to read Assassin's Blade. I think that's probably the reason that I chose not to read it first, was because I was worried that it would put me off the series, because I'm not a massive novella person and I kind of just wanted to dive straight into a book rather than novellas. But I'm really enjoying them. I think they're doing the perfect job of giving us backstory about Selena without it being info dumpe, because we're actually getting to see it happen rather than just having her like in the Throne of Glass books, like the main books, reminiscing on the past, if that makes sense. It's really nice to actually see her doing these things. And it's definitely, I already like Selena, but this is making me like her even more. So yeah, I am very much enjoying them. There's not that much to say about them really, because they are just novellas. She's just kind of going about doing assassin things, but it is quite character building. And as I said, it is making me like her more. So I'm probably not going to have masses of stuff to say about these, but I'm going to do a bit of editing now, and then I'll probably carry on with them either later or tomorrow. So I'll pop back in probably now when I've finished and give my final thoughts and my rating on them, and then we'll get into a couple of bigger books that I kind of can actually give my thoughts on from a couple of other series. Hello everyone, it's been a few days since I last filmed for this vlog. Just as an update, I've still not finished Assassin's Blade. Still not literally even finished the first book for this video yet. I am very nearly done. I'm just kind of dipping in and out of it. Like, I am really enjoying it. Some novellas are definitely better than others, but on the whole I am enjoying it. I think because though it's 5 separate novellas, I'm just kind of dipping in and out. It's not like a really kind of captivating story where I feel the need to really read it all in one go. So I've got a little bit of that left. I'm mainly listening to it on audio. I'm switching between audio and ebook. I don't know if I've said that, probably have. But I've got a bit left of that I hopefully will finish in the next couple of days. And then I picked up a new physical read because I've just really been in the mood for this. And I am now just over halfway through Things We Left Behind. The reason I'm updating this now and I've not finished Assassin's Blade is because I kept thinking, oh, I'll just update the vlog when I've finished Assassin's Blade and then I'll be a bit into this. But I'm like so obsessed with this that I'm over halfway through, and there's a chance I'll finish this before Assassin's Blade because I'm just loving this. So if you don't know, this is a 3rd book in the Knock 'Em Out trilogy. It's like a small town romance series, and this is Lucian and Sloane's book, who are a very anticipated couple. This book came out a while ago, but I've been putting it off because it has very mixed reviews. I bought it pretty much when it released, I think, but I've just been putting it off over and over again because it has got very mixed reviews. But at this point, I am very much enjoying it. I can see where the mixed reviews come from, and I'm actually really glad that I waited to read this because it is about Lucian and Sloane. It's not really a stereotypical romance. There's a lot of other stuff going on, which there was in the first two books, but this one more so. I feel like we're really delving into their lives individually as well as them together. So I'm really glad that I went in kind of knowing that was going to happen and knowing what to expect. So yeah, I am really, really enjoying this. I'll probably update you now when I finish this and Assassin's Blade, and then I'll tell you the next book that we are going to read for this video when I've finished these. I'm here fresh out the bath, looking just so stunning. Filming on my phone, hair claw clipped on top of the head, not a shred of makeup on the face. Just exactly what you want to be looking at. But anyway, I'm here to talk to you because I've now finished 2 books. So I have finished The Assassin's Blade, and I ended up giving it 3 stars. I definitely liked some of the novellas better than others. There were some novellas I was reading and I was like, kind of 5-star vibes. And then towards the end of the book as a whole, it just kind of fell flat. And I think it's because I am not at all convinced by the romance between Selena and Sam. That's not a spoiler, by the way. It does, whichever order you read it in, you find out quite quickly that Sam is a past lover of Selena. And I'm just not convinced by the romance. I think a lot of authors are forgetting that going from hating someone and then just suddenly like falling in love with them, that's not slow burn. Slow burn is when it's very gradual, and I just didn't find it very gradual. I felt it was like, oh, we've hated each other for years. Oh, but like now we don't. And it's like, what? Like, there was a tiny bit of progression. It wasn't literally completely out of nowhere, but there just wasn't enough progression for me. Which I get because it's novellas, but also the novellas together are like 350 pages. That's enough time to actually build a relationship. I also think it doesn't help that I read this fourth, which is, from what I've seen, the most recommended reading order. It's between that and reading it first. I think Sarah J Maas says read it before Heir of Fire, but I don't think it matters. I think it should be read first. And one of the reasons I'm unconvinced by the romance is because obviously reading this fourth, I won't spoil anything, but reading this fourth means that I've already now seen Selena in like relationships or situations with other people. So it's hard for me to then root for her and Sam when I already know she's going to end up with other people. Do you know what I mean? So I don't think Assassin's Blade should be read anything other than first. I wish now that I had read it first. But anyway, I gave it 3 stars. I did enjoy it, like it was fine. But as I said, I didn't enjoy them all kind of equally. I have also now finished Things We Left Behind by Lucy Score, and I gave this 4.25. I really did enjoy this. But like, not similar problems. So there was definitely a lot more progression with this one. There was more stages to the relationship. My thing was that after so many years of so much hatred and tension, on Sloane's behalf, I wish we just got to see a bit more in her head of the falling in love process towards the end. Like, I wish we just kind of got to see in her point of view that realisation that she kind of loved Lucian. But other than that, I did actually really, really enjoy this. I liked the other elements of the story that we got as well, alongside the romance. I think I mentioned earlier that I went into this knowing from other people's reviews that there was a lot of other stuff going on besides the romance, and I'm really glad I went in knowing that, because I ended up really enjoying those parts as well, as I said, because I went in kind of expecting it. So yeah, really enjoyed this. I'm sad now that the series is done though. Like, I really do love Knockabout, so I'm sad that this series is done, but I'm glad to have got one ticked off. You might have seen before this, I uploaded a video of all the series I'm in the middle of, and there is rather a lot of them, so it is quite nice to, you know, have actually finished one. And then the next book we are reading for this video, I think this is going to be the last book for the video, is Kiss the Sky by Kristen and Becca Ritchie. I've read the first 3 books in the Addicted Calloway Sisters series because I'm reading them, as most people do, like intertwined. So this for me is the next one. I am, how many pages? About 70 pages in. Yeah, I'm on page 70. That was a good guess. So I'm 70 pages in. I am enjoying it, but I'm not enjoying it quite as much as I would. It's not that I don't like it. and I am starting to like it the more I get into it. But I thought I would just kind of immediately fall in love with Rose and Connor, and I'm not. It's not that I don't like them. I do like them. But I thought I would immediately go into this and be head over heels. And I'm not quite there yet. I think it's just going to take a bit of warming up again, because obviously we've had 3 books focusing on Lily and Lo, and then we're going straight into Kiss the Sky, and there's no kind of easing in or introduction. It's very much just carrying the story straight on from Addicted for now, just switching to different characters' point of views. So I think it's just going to take me a bit of time, especially because I did leave a fairly big gap. I read Addicted for Now quite a few months ago, so I've left a big gap. So I think I just need to get back into the world and into the characters, and then I think I will end up enjoying this. As I said, it's not that I'm not enjoying it, I just don't love it as much as I thought I would at this point. But yeah, I'm going to be reading this week. I am starting a new job tomorrow, so I don't know how long it's going to take me to read this. I don't know how much time I'm going to have in the evenings and stuff, but we will see. Hopefully I can finish this in the next few days. And obviously I'll check in probably around the halfway mark and let you know if I'm enjoying it anymore or not. And then after that, I'll just come in when I've finised and tell you my final. Hello everybody. Annoyingly, I've left the book downstairs, but I've now finished Kiss the Sky, and I don't know what to rate it. By the time I upload my monthly wrap up, I will have decided. I'm currently between a 2 and a 3 star. I didn't like it, and I know that's a very unpopular opinion because everyone loves this book, and I really thought I was going to love it as well. Sorry if I sound weird, by the way. I feel horrifically ill. My head is pounding. Anyway, I thought I was going to love this book as well. I loved Rose and Connor in the first 3 books. I don't love Lily and Lo, so Rose and Connor were kind of the redeeming factors of the other books for me. But I didn't like Connor at all in this book. Still think he's a very interesting character, but to be inside his head I just found very insufferable, when he's just constantly saying that he could never love anyone, and like, I'm over it. I'm over male main characters in books that can't love anyone and blah blah blah, and just talking about it all the bloody time. And what else did he keep saying? Just talking about how smart he is. Yeah, we get it, we know. Like, we know you're smart. You don't need to keep going on and on and on, beating the same drum over and over again. Like, we get you're very intelligent. Completely get it. I do still love Rose, though. I really enjoyed Rose's chapters a lot more than I enjoyed Connor's. I still like them as a couple. I think they're very well suited. I just didn't enjoy being in Connor's head, and there's just a couple of things that happened that were weird. Like, I don't know. Just a couple of things just rubbed me the wrong way, and I really didn't love it. I think for now I'm going to say 3 stars, because I don't feel angry towards it. I feel like books that I feel angry towards, or like really don't enjoy at all, I will give like 1 or 2. And like, I enjoyed parts of this, but I'm also still annoyed that they've just written Lily horribly. I think in the first 2 books she was written alright, and then I just think from the 3rd book on, they've just completely changed Lily's character, and all she does is like hide under blankets and literally climb low like he's a tree to hide behind him. And like, why are you portraying her as being so weak? Like, she's got an addiction. That doesn't mean you need to portray her as if she's like an actual child. Like, I'm really sick of them just portraying Lily as an idiot because she's not an idiot. She's just got an addiction. Like, those 2 things don't have to be synonymous. And yeah, I just don't like what they're doing to Lily's character at all. And obviously she wasn't a main character in this book, but she's clearly very prominent. So yeah, I'm quite disappointed, to be honest. I am still going to carry on with the series because I believe the next book, Hot House Flower, that is the next one I think, that's Daisy and Mike. And I actually really wasn't excited for Daisy and Mike because the age gap is weird because she's a minor. And I know nothing's happened between them, but I just don't know how I'm going to feel about it because he clearly likes her, and like, you know, obviously he's restraining himself and whatever, but I still just think it's weird that a 23-year-old, 24-year-old, however old he is, likes a 17-year-old to begin with. I honestly just think that's weird. But I'm going to read their books. At least it might not be boring. I found Kiss the Sky quite boring until like the last 50 pages. I was just quite bored. So at least Hot House Flower, I don't think it'll be boring. But I'm so tired and I've got a headache, and I didn't enjoy this book at all. And I really thought, like, I honestly went into it thinking like 5-star prediction. and I've come out being like the absolute highest I would give it as a 3. It's probably close to a 2, but I'm just going to say 3 for now, and I'll see how I feel in a few days. And obviously I'll say in my monthly wrap up like what my final rating is, but we'll say a 3 for now. And on that note, that brings us to the end of this video. I think this has been a pretty rubbish vlog, so I'm very sorry about that. I don't think I got a single clip of me actually sat down reading. I started a new job this week, so I've just been so busy just kind of cramming in reading whenever I can. And as I said, today is Saturday, but I feel so ill. I just want to take this makeup off and just go to sleep. But yeah, that is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. If by some miracle you did enjoy this, please do give it a thumbs up down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.